Can you share a favorite memory of your dad that shows what kind of person he is?
So back in the early 2000s, Justin Timberlake was just starting one of his very first solo tours and was coming to Cleveland. My then girlfriend and now wife Linda was a big fan of his, and my dad had the opportunity to go down to see him at soundcheck because he was friends with Justin's manager at the time. So my dad asked me if Linda wanted to attend, and she was a little hesitant because we were still kind of early in our dating together, and she wasn't sure if that was something she wanted to just do with my dad since I was at work that day. But my dad was incredibly persistent and talked her into going because he knew this would be literally a lifelong memory that she would hold forever. So he wore us down. Linda ended up attending and was able to sit in really to watch Justin perform his entire concert during soundcheck. And to this day, I think it's one of her favorite musical memories. And it was all because my dad took it upon himself to make sure that she was able to have this truly once in a lifetime experience.
What motivated your dad to stay rooted in South Euclid despite opportunities in major cities like New York or LA?
So I'd say my dad has a big city career and big city experience. He's always loved Cleveland. Cleveland is his home. It was our home as a family. And I think it was always important to him that he could say that he was doing these amazing things literally across the world, but able to do them from Cleveland, able to do them from South Euclid, Ohio, because that's where he had grown his life. That's where we had our house. And he takes a lot of pride in being able to say that he's done all these things, accomplished all these things, and really been able to do it out of his home base in South Euclid.
Can you share any other stories about how your father used his musical connections to support local causes and events?
So one of my favorite projects that my dad ever worked on was back in the late 90s and early 2000s. He was involved with the now Cleveland Guardians to do a yearly concert to support their charities called Tribe Jam. And for several years, he partnered with the team, partnered with a lot of the players, and partnered with a lot of local musicians to put on really an amazing rock concert in the summer to support some great charities for the baseball team. But again, also made sure that it was a wonderful experience for the local fans, and able to really give back to some great local organizations as a part of it.
Are there any specific accomplishments of your dad's that you are particularly proud of?
Stop this. Stop recording.